If you are looking at solo ads as a way of building your email list, then this video might make you think again. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I think, for the most part, solo ads are a waste of your money. So stay tuned. Hiya, Adam Payne here with a Video Marketing Insider, and this video is going to be talking all about solo ads. We're going to talk about what they are and why I believe that they are one of the worst investments you can make with your online business. They're a waste of money in my opinion, and the only person that succeeds long term with them is the person who actually sells solo ads. Now you may disagree, you may have had a great experience or experiences in the past, and if so, that's totally cool, fair play, and just let me know in the comments below. I'm only talking from personal experience and it's just my opinion. So that being said, let's talk about solo ads. As you know, when you're trying to make money online, it's imperative that you are consistent in trying to build a list of people who subscribe to you, and then you can follow up with emails either selling or recommending your own products and services, or maybe recommending products as an affiliate. And if you do this the right way, you can make a lot of money consistently. But the trouble is, if you go down the solo ad route to build your list, it's really difficult to do this consistently without always investing more money in solo ads, when I believe there's a better, more effective way of doing things. So let's talk about what solo ads are. Then I want to talk you through my personal experience in the industry. So let's go and open up a Google Chrome thing here. So this is Udemy. This is one of many marketplaces where you can buy solo ads. Now I'm not knocking anybody in this site, because the people that you can see on the page, I've never bought a solo ad from them, so I don't know if they're good or bad. They're just appearing on the page right now. But basically I can go and I can choose people, and I can find these people that are in my niche or a similar niche, and I can pay them some money. And what they will do in return is they will send my link in an email to a specific number of people, and they will guarantee that a specific number of people will click on my link. So let's imagine this is the link. This is a very basic looking opt-in page. Whether it's good or bad is irrelevant. I'm not using this one for a solo ad, but I will then reach out to one of these people here and I will say, look, I want you to send 100 clicks to this page. What that means is 100 people will click on this link, which will be in an email to a portion of this person's list. And then that person will guarantee, if we predetermine 100 as the number, that 100 people will click on it. Now I may buy 100 clicks. That person may then actually over deliver and give me 110, 115 clicks, because most solo ad vendors will give you a little bit more than you've paid for, which is nice. What they cannot guarantee is how many of the people that click on the link will actually enter their email address in and then join your list. And again, they can't guarantee that because you don't know what other people are going to do. So it's always a little bit of a risk. You might buy 100 clicks and you might get a 50% opt-in rate, which could be good. You'll get 50 people on your email list like that. You could get higher, you could get much less. You never really know until you test stuff out. The trouble is, these solo ad sellers, they've got huge lists and they're consistently adding to the lists all the time, and they're selling solo ads to a bunch of people every day, and they're also buying solo ads themselves so that people can opt into their list. And it's a big kind of circle jerk basically. And the people that are receiving these emails in their inbox, they're getting emails left, right and centre from all these people, and they're just kind of like, what's that? Yeah, they click on it, oh, free gift, opt in, and they pretty much don't do anything for the most part. Now you don't have any comeback, because if you complain to the solo ad seller, you can say, well, I bought 100 clicks, you gave me 110 clicks, but only 30% opted in, or I got a 50% opt-in rate, but nobody bought my offer. They're going to blame you and say, well, that's because your offer is bad. That's because it doesn't convert. That's because it's your fault, basically. And to an extent, I understand why they say that, because they can't control what people do. But at the end of the day, it's because the traffic source is generally rubbish. I was once part of a solo ad mastermind when I was actually considering becoming a solo ad vendor. I'm shocked that I even went that way. And I paid $2,000 to a very well-known solo ad seller. And this was basically this person's training. Buy some PLR for $5, $10, rebrand it, pretend it's your own, and then buy a bunch of solo ads from everybody else in the training. and offer your PLR as the lead magnet. And we'd all buy solo ads off each other, and then we'd all put fake reviews on Facebook. And we didn't do that. This is what we're told to do. We're told to put fake reviews on Facebook saying, oh, this solo ad vendor's brilliant. I just did this and blah, blah, blah. So everybody's basically circle jerking each other. People that come to these Facebook groups or these communities who don't know anything any better, they're seeing all these positive reviews thinking, oh, that's great. Little do they know that everybody else is selling solo ads to each other and making a lot of these reviews. So they buy a solo ad and they pay $100, $200, they get X amount of clicks, and they do build their list. You do get people onto your list. But these people that are on your list, they're the worst kind of traffic. We've got a saying in England, it's like called the village bike. It's basically everybody's had a ride. And it's like these people that are on these lists. You know, they've been here, they've been there, they've been on this list, they're on that list, they're on this list. And, you know, they're on 100 lists. Their email inbox is chock-a-block with emails, and they don't buy anything or do anything for the most part. Now, you might get lucky and you might make a few sales by putting something on your thank you page and breaking even on the solo ad. And if you do, that's all great. That's fantastic. But the trouble is, to build a relationship with all these new people that have come on your list, you're really, really up against it, because these new people are also on 5,000 other lists. They're also getting emails consistently from other people every single day, and they don't know you yet. So it's really difficult to build that relationship because your emails get lost in the sea of everybody else's. It's much, much better to take this a lot more seriously, in my opinion, and become the hunted as opposed to hunt. So when you're buying solo ads, you're basically going into the nightclub and you're walking up to every single person in that nightclub and you're saying, come back home with me and let's have sex. That's what you're basically saying. And let's be honest, if you did that in real life, most people would either slap you or say no. Now, if you were drunk and they were trashed and you did it so many times, you might get lucky every now and then. And you do get lucky every now and then with solo ads. But most of the time, you know, it's just a futile exercise because it's not how normal people would interact with each other. Now, on the other side, if you focus on different kinds of traffic sources, whether these are paid ads like Facebook ads or YouTube ads, you can really hone in on the targeting. Or better yet, if you focus on organic results with Google or with video, you become the hunted. If somebody comes to YouTube and types in how to learn Korean, and your video's in the top 3 or 4 spots saying, oh, if you want to learn how to speak Korean, watch my video, and then you teach them a few phrases, they're already interested. They've found you. They've hunted you down. And then if you've got a little gift in the description of your video which is related to learning Korean, then they're going to opt in off their own back, and then they're more likely to respond to you, and you can build a relationship with that person, and you can email them back and forth and get them in your Facebook group and buy your course about Korean or in your Facebook group. But if you're just spending all this money on solo ads, you have a massive list because you've bought it, but the amount of money you can make is not going to be that great, in my opinion, unless you then decide to sell solo ads to other people. And if you're a solo ad seller, then of course, you know, you're laughing all the way to the bank. It's like if you go to a casino. At the end of the day, you can win money in a casino, but most of the times, 99% of the time, the bank wins. And it's the same with solo ads. So that's just my personal opinion. I've been inside the industry. I know for the most part it's shady. It does work to build a list. However, is that list a list worth having? In my opinion, no. And I just think there is a better, longer term way to build an online business. But the trouble is, people lack patience. People don't put in the effort. They're not self-disciplined. So solo ads are an easy option. Just spend $100, $200, bang, got a few people on my list, and you think you've succeeded, but you've not. It's vanity unless these people buy from you. So again, this is just my opinion. I think there are much better traffic sources out there. Let me know your thoughts. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Any questions, please let me know. Subscribe and all that fun stuff, and I'll see you later. Take care. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions or you need more clarification, go and watch the video once more. Over on the right-hand side, we have some more trainings and reviews, so go and watch those as well. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and hit the bell notification. Other than that, ask any questions you've got below, and I'll see you soon.